welcome back to my channel. Very excited to see you as always. Today's video we're going to be talking about user testing. Now if you are familiar with my channel, or this is probably how you got to my channel, I had a side hustle video that I posted back in like forever ago that brought a lot of you guys here, and in that video I mentioned the website UserTesting. Since then I've gotten quite a lot of questions that I've answered in the comments, but I wanted to go over it in full in this video, and I also want to walk you guys through the UserTesting website. First of all, wait. Do you see her? Do you see her? My new girl, okay? I haven't named her, but I got a new iMac. It was my 10K gift to myself, and shout out to my sis Faith, who sewed into me the Final Cut Pro software. So hopefully this video is being edited on Final Cut Pro if I can figure it out in time. But yeah, super grateful. Anyways, I am going to show you guys a walkthrough of user testing, and hopefully it gives you a little bit more clarity about the website and how to use it. And if you are not familiar with it, then I'm going to tell you guys all about it today. So if you hadn't seen that video, make sure you go check it out. But I will give you a complete explanation and tutorial of user testing today. Before we dive right into that, I want to just go ahead and say right now, if you have not yet, go ahead and subscribe. I don't know what you're waiting for. Just go ahead and subscribe and join the fam, because you are not going to want to miss the awesome gems I give on my channel every single week. And if you are not new here, thank you so much for rocking with your girl. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, so let's jump right into it. First, I'm going to start off with a lot of the questions that you guys had. So what is user testing? Basically, it is a website that allows brands or big name companies to come to them and provide beta software or demo websites or apps that have not been published yet, and they want people to basically test the functionality of it and make sure that it is user friendly for the average consumer. And that's where you come in, is you are the tester and you are going to be testing their products. It's not a physical product, but it is all online, and that's what you're signing up to do, and you get paid per test that you get feedback on. And that leads me into the next question that I saw often was, are the tests hard? So hopefully that clarifies that this is not like a standardized test, guys. It's just like I said, you get on there and you get feedback of like a website or an app or something. You're not actually going on there doing like true or false, fill in the blank type questions, okay? Because I'm not good at standardized testing. Don't know about y'all, but no, it's not that complicated. It's not hard. Next most frequent question that I got, of course, was how do you get paid and how often do you get paid? Before I answer this question, I want to kind of touch another question that I saw often in the comments. Every question is usually directed towards me for me to answer, but this question, anytime somebody put it in the comments, it would always be towards like the other commenters and viewers and not towards me. And it just kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, because I am transparent with y'all. A lot of people kept asking, is it legit? Does it work? Have you actually made money? Has anybody tried this? Like, I just want to say, I would not bring y'all fluff. I tell you that all the time. I don't bring you anything that I have not done myself or tried. I don't just bring sketchy, shady stuff, okay? I'm not about that life. So it's a legitimate website and you actually do get paid. How do you get paid? You have to have a PayPal account. They only pay out through PayPal as far as I know. And the pay is sent every 5 to 7 business days. So I just count it as getting paid every week. From the day you took the test. So if you took the test on Monday and then you took some more on Tuesday and then some more on Wednesday, they're not gonna all come on the same day. They're gonna come 5 to 7 days from each day you tested. So you could have money coming in multiple days. But again, if you have a PayPal account, you can do this. That also leads me to the next question. Some people were asking, can you do user testing outside of the United States? Now that I am not 100% certain, but if in your country you can have a PayPal account, then yes, you can do it. As long as you have internet and a PayPal account, you can do user testing. So if your country does not have PayPal compatibility, then unfortunately you probably cannot do it. I'm sorry. Now, this is not quite a question, but I did see somebody leave it in the comments, and I'm actually kind of glad she left it in detail. She mentioned that if you are somebody with anxiety, or anxiety, this may or may not be for you, but here is a heads up, a warning, a disclaimer. You do give feedback on the test, and by feedback, it's not like, typing in, an essay after you did it. They are actually going to have you record your screen and turn your microphone on. Some tests will require camera, but not all of them. Honestly, most of them are just microphone. You will know if there's a test that requires camera or microphone. And the reason they do this is because they want to get honest feedback in real time as you do it. So they want a first impression, and it's easier for them to get it from you if it's in the moment and it's recorded. So obviously you have to give them permission to access your screen recording, your camera, your microphone. And if you're not comfortable with that, then this probably wouldn't be for you. You still can sign up. However, there may not be many tests that you will try because a lot of them do require at least microphone. So keep that in mind. Leading into my next question, I think I kind of laid out these questions so they would piggyback off of each other and just kind of flow, you know? But the next thing that I was getting often was, I didn't get approved. Why? Only thing I can say for this one is to just try again. I've had somebody say before that they didn't get approved, but if you try again, they did the second time, because it does let you try it after you were not approved the first time. You are eligible to do it again. Just try again. It could have been like a small thing that might have got you denied, like background noise, or you didn't give very good feedback. You weren't very vocal. Honestly, just make sure you're in a quiet place, your microphone's on, and you are following each prompt. You should get approved, no problem. I honestly don't know why somebody wouldn't get approved, but like I said, if you didn't, it could be a small error, small issue. Just go ahead and try again. Another issue that some people were saying they were getting was the website will say they are no longer accepting users. A young lady in the comments even got frustrated at me and said, why on earth would I recommend this to you guys if they're not even accepting testers? And I just want to say, I posted that video when I had less than 100 subscribers. Had I known it was gonna go viral, I mean, things would probably have been different, but you can imagine that when I posted the video about user testing back in like January until now, and 300,000 something views later, there's probably been a high volume of new signups to the website. So I'm so sorry if when you go on to sign up, it tells you that they're not accepting any more users. My advice for this is to try again tomorrow. I've had a couple people say that it wasn't accepting, and then they tried again a few days later and it was open for applications. So honestly, this is a toss-up. I'm sorry if it says that, but if you are able to go ahead and try and apply and get approved, I highly recommend it. It's a great website to kill time and make money, and lots of people have gotten approved. It's probably 10% of the viewers were not able to get approved, but if you go back and try again later, you should be fine. Next question, a lot of people were saying, how come I don't get many tests? Now the site will tell you this through sign up, through the process, that the more you test and the better you are with your feedback, the more tests they'll give you. It's kind of just like being good at your job. They give you more responsibility. So when you are like day one of this, you'll probably only get like 1 to 5 tests maybe. Now what I did to kind of get past this, because for me, I was probably out of that little phase in like less than a couple days. I just recommend that if you're doing it on a desktop or a laptop, leave the tab open. If you have no available tests, just leave the tab open on the computer, and as they come through, because it'll show that you're like active and ready to take a test, just leave the tab open, and as they come through, you'll get a little notification. Hopefully your sound is on the computer, and you'll hear a ding that a new test has come through. Immediately, as soon as you see it, just go and try and qualify for it. And if you can't qualify for it, then it still shows that you're active, and they'll start sending you more. So definitely make sure you're staying on top of the ones that are coming through so that you can look like you're eager to take more. And like I said, by like day 3 or so, I was getting lots of tests. I haven't tested since like March, and I have like 50 tests that sit on the dashboard at a time. No idea why. But also the last question, and then we're gonna get right into the tutorial. A lot of people were saying, I can't qualify for a test. And what that means is, so before each test, you have to take a pre-screener. That pre-screener is basically just gonna ask you like a few questions to make sure that the test you're about to take, you're gonna be the best fit for it to give feedback. So for example, if there's a test that they want a skilled and experienced Xbox gamer to go through this new Xbox update and you've never played Xbox or touched one in your life, it's gonna be hard for you to give genuine feedback about the updates if you didn't know what it was like before. So how they make sure you're the best fit for the test is they ask you a couple questions pre-screening to see if you're good for the test. If it tells you, sorry, you're not good for this one, it's just because something you said in your answers wasn't gonna work. Now, a lot of times this could be frequent tests you're not qualifying for. However, don't get discouraged because like I said, so many are gonna come through. It's fine. If you can just take 10 tests a day, that's $100 a day. It's fine. And you also don't wanna waste your time because if you actually somehow faked your way through that screener and now you're taking the test, but the test makes absolutely no sense to you, then yeah, you could hurt your ratings because clearly you're not gonna be able to give the best feedback and they're not gonna offer you as many tests anymore because you were a liar, or I'm sorry, a storyteller. Yeah, hopefully that's like all the questions that were asked. If there's anything I forgot, make sure you leave it in the comments and I will answer it. But do your best, take the test. If you've never heard of user testing before this video, go watch the side hustle video and the link will be in the description for this as well. And go make you some money, okay? Let's get into it. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start on Google and you're just gonna Google user testing if you don't already have the website, and you are going to see the option for this website here. If you click on this, it's gonna take you to the generic website where you have to, you know, sign up to be a producer for tests, but you wanna go to the option get paid to test. If you don't see this straight from Google, if you go to the user testing website in general, it's going to be the option right up here, get paid to test. So from this screen, you will just go ahead and enter your email address, agree to their terms of use, and hit get started. And then you can begin the sign up process. You can read a bit more about how the site works, what you're doing, the qualifications. You can read reviews. They've been featured everywhere and helped a lot of big name companies. So I have no complaints about them and I honestly give them a 5 out of 5. But I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like to be in the dashboard. Okay, so we're in my dashboard. It looks like, look, I've already got 50 tests available right now. And this is what the dashboard looks like. So that's that little ding that I said you'll hear if there's a new test that comes through. So I'll just run through the tabs really quick. So here under available tests is all the tests that you can try and qualify for. Completed tests will show all of the tests you've done in the past. If you need to go back and reference a test that you know you've done or whatever the case, they're all listed here. So like I said, I haven't tested since, I just took some earlier when I tried to film this. It didn't work out, so I made $20, but yeah, we're not using that video. But here we go again. So last time I tested honestly was in March. So also your profile is here. Any messages between you and like support and the help center is also here. Definitely utilize this tab because there's a lot of questions that you probably can answer right here. And then you can also get in touch with support. I've never had to get in touch with support except once where the website did something funky and it closed me out in the middle of a test. I just didn't want my ratings to be affected, so I emailed them, but I mean, the outcome was they ended up paying me for half that test anyhow. So yeah, no complaints there. So let's try and take this test here. It only has 5 questions right here. It'll tell you that. It also will tell you how much the test is gonna pay you and the type of software you need to take it on. Now this says you need a Mac or Windows computer, so that just means you need to use a desktop or a laptop. You can't do this on your phone. And it also will tell you if you need to have your camera on. So that one says face recording. So going down here, this one you don't need a camera, don't need a camera. All $10. Then you get to stuff like this. This one is $60, but it is letting you know you're gonna have to take an hour of your time, but that's $60 an hour. And you're gonna have to do a live conversation with somebody. So if you're a shy person, then I probably wouldn't do this. But it is giving you a little brief background, but you still have to take a screener to make sure you qualify. But yes, there are other tests that can be different amounts than $10. There's shorter tests that could be like 5 minutes and it's $5. And then there are some that I've even seen for like $90, but so here's a $4 one. So it says it's a short test. So let's try the short test. So select the grocery store you shop for most frequently. I shop at do I shop Trader Joe's the most? Probably Kroger. Probably Kroger the most. No, that's a lie. It's Meijer. Okay, so we'll click that one. Meijer's a Michigan store, by the way. So that one didn't match. So maybe that means the store they were hoping I was gonna pick had to do with the test. So if I said I most frequently shop at Meijer and it was a test about Trader Joe's, then they think I didn't qualify. Which of the following best describes your role in the past 6 months? I am owner of a small business. Let's put that. When you think about your business, which sentence describes you better? I make my money by owning or co-owning a small business or nonprofit organization. I use my time to earn money as an individual. I'm a freelance. Or you just say I do occasional jobs in UserTesting. Do you currently use QuickBooks? I don't, and I'm probably not about to pass this test because the test is probably about QuickBooks. See, what did I say? But yeah, so you guys kind of see like that's what it's like to take a pre-screener. So when people are saying I can't get approved, like I said, it's probably because what the test is about, based off of the answers you're providing, you won't be a good fit to take the test. So don't be discouraged, just keep trying. Clearly we still have 50 tests available to screen. One of them are gonna work, okay? Okay guys, so we finally qualified for a test, so we are going to try this test. And like I said before, it is a screen recorded test. This one did not require my camera, just my microphone. So we're gonna try this one. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm gonna skip this tutorial. Well, no, I'll explain it to you guys. So tutorial is just showing you like the steps of how to work this little menu bar. You just know how to open and close it, how to drag your widget around if it's in the way. I'm just gonna skip it because it's doing too much. I'm ready to speak out loud. It has you test your microphone, make sure that they can hear you, and then you're gonna begin recording. Okay, what is your age? I am 23. Do any children under the age of 18 live in your house? No kids. What best describes your marital status? Single, never married. Thinking about your overall lifestyle, how much do you personally agree or disagree with the statement, I have an eye for design? I definitely have an eye for design, yes. How much do you personally agree or disagree with the statement, I love when social media reminds me of past memories? I actually like when it tells me what I was doing a year ago today. How much do you personally agree or disagree with the statement, I spend time editing my photos to make them perfect? Sometimes, not really. Thinking about your overall lifestyle, how much do you personally agree or disagree with the statement, I don't think of myself as creative? Disagree. I'm very creative. Very creative. Thinking about your overall lifestyle, I'm the first one to try new home decorating trends. Yes. I love searching for deals and freebies online. Yes. Social media only enables superficial connections. You know, that's mostly true. My friends ask me for advice on the latest trend style. Absolutely. Absolutely. The less time a creative project takes to finish, the better. Not quite. Sometimes perfection. You can't rush perfection, okay? For the following pair of attributes, please indicate whether you agree more with the option A or B, and to what degree. A, price is usually my most important criteria when buying an item. B, quality is my most important criteria when buying an item. You know, that's a toss-up because I'm cheap, but I also don't want something that's bad. So I mostly agree with B, I guess. For the following pair of attributes, please. I'd rather receive a card that's sentimental or rather receive a card that's funny or silly. I like sentimental. Yeah. If I lost all of my photos or videos, it wouldn't be a big deal. Oh no, it's a huge deal. Yeah, I strongly agree with B. It's a huge deal. For the following pair, okay. I prefer physical gifts or I prefer gifts that are experiences. I like experiences. Traveling is more important than saving money. Saving money is more important than traveling. I mostly agree with that. Just take the trip. The money will come back. Gifts related to memories are most meaningful. Expensive gifts are most meaningful. Memories for sure. The best gifts are personalized. The best gifts can be used frequently. I'm gonna have to agree with a frequent gift. Personalized are nice, but if it just sits on the shelf and collects dust, then I'd rather have been able to use it. I definitely prefer what I know. Please describe the personalized photo product you made in the last 6 months. including details like what product it was, photo book, what site you created on, and what photo you used. In the last 6 months, what did I make? The most recent thing I made was business cards. So business cards for our, ooh, can't type, family business owner. I made them through Canva. Okay. How many photos do you currently have uploaded to your Shutterfly account? I'm not sure, but it's probably a lot. How many times do you access the My Photos area of Shutterfly in a year? Probably more than once a month. Why do you access the My Photos area of Shutterfly.com? Please explain it. To find old memories. I usually upload photos here to remove them from my phone for safe keeping in a clear storage space. What do you expect to be able to do from the My Photos area of Shutterfly? Ow, my elbow. You may choose as many as you like. Obviously view my photos, upload photos, delete photos, yes. Find information about the products to put my photos on. And I mean, not typically, but if it's there, yes. Edit my photos, not really. Create photo albums, yeah, create a product. See my saved projects. View memories of particular eventful days, definitely. And my account details, yeah, probably. Okay. Would you prefer to pick out a product before adding your photo to it, or would you prefer to pick out your photos to use first, then look for a product to put it on? I probably would choose a product first so I know what type of pictures I need. Well, no, not true. Because if it's like specific photos I want to use, like let's say we did a family photo shoot, I want to use these particular photos and the product has to fit the photos I already have. So yeah, that way. Okay, that's it. So yeah, once you finish the test, that took us all of 5 minutes and 49 seconds. You are going to hit done. It's going to stop recording and then it's going to upload it to the cloud and you are done. You can exit out of that window. Well, the window should take you back, but if it doesn't, just go back to user testing. But make sure you do not exit this window until it's done uploading and then you're good. That's it. So it just took you 5 minutes, 49 seconds to make $10. So how many 5 minutes are in an hour? 12. So 12 times 10 is $120 an hour. Sorry for my slow math, but yeah, so if you get, equally 5-minute tests or whatnot in the same hour, then obviously you can see the potential of the money you can make within 1 hour out of your day. So I highly recommend this website. Yeah, go for it, guys. Let me know what you think. Okay, guys, hopefully that clarifies some things up for you. And like I said, if you've never heard of this, go and try it out. It's fairly easy. I have confidence that you can do it. Again, let me know if there's anything that I missed in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't you forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, bye.